What's up, guys? We got a weird one here today. Got our high beams flashing on and off intermittently. Got the lights on, and you can see we're getting the signal in the dash when I'm not even doing anything, as well as the actual high beams themselves. Are coming on and off intermittently. Now this LED strip is actually solid, it's not blinking, it's just due to the camera. But yeah, we're going to look into why this is happening. So first thing I'm doing is hooking up to Diamond Logic Builder to see what the body controller is seeing. So I'm going to get all set up here. Got my Nexus plugged in, got DLB open. And I'm gonna check to see what kind of, if we got any codes concerning the light module or anything. And there's a lot of codes that don't mean anything, but I'm gonna sort through these and see if there's any ones that are related to this particular issue. Alright, well, there was no codes concerning the headlights, so I opened the body controller and we're reading what our high beams are doing right now. I'm not touching it, and you can see they are getting signal to come on and off pretty regularly in this intermittent issue. So the body controller is receiving signal to turn the headlights on, meaning that that system going out is working properly. Now it's what's coming in, what's being commanded of the body controller. So the next thing I'll be looking at would be our light module, and to see if that might be something internal going on in there that's causing it to send signal to turn the high beams on and off. Could be our stalker switch. We'll find out. Okay, so one thing I did notice during my little run throughs here is, alright, we have our headlights or our high beams coming on and off when we're in the running position, as well as when we're in the auto position. See, their high beams are on right now. There you go, off, on. In our marker position, it doesn't do it. So just in the running, in the auto, not in the marker. I'm thinking it has something to do with the multifunction switch stock here, but it seems that it doesn't matter really. Like if I hold the multifunction switch back like I'm doing right now to kind of force the headlights or the high beams on, it doesn't matter, it still does it. So it's kind of a weird issue. I'm gonna go down to the body controller, check out the pins just to see if there's corrosion or something there that could cause some really goofy, funny things like this to happen. If not, I'm probably looking at something in the multifunction switch, which I'll have to pull that connector off, check the pins and see if we got any corrosion or something in there as well. But more commonly we'll get corrosion down in there, so I'm gonna pull this panel off, get to our body controller. Okay, so I got a T30 Torx. I'm going to remove those two Torx screws right there, and then I got a 13mm socket that I'm going to remove that bolt that's recessed in here and pull this panel off. Pull up from under here, pull that out. See, it looks pretty gross down there. And here's our body controller with all our pins. Our key is off, and I'm just going to pull all these connectors out and take a look at all the pins. So all of them basically just push that tab in, These ones here have a locking clip that you got to pull out like that, and you're able to push on the lock and pull it out. And I'm gonna go ahead and do that to all these connectors, see if we can find anything. It didn't take long removing these connectors. Found this one that's all green. Found this one that's starting to go green down there. Found this one that has some green on it. And if you look in here, on the body controller, you can see it's turning green. So we have a failing body controller and pins. Now, they must have had the windshield leaking at one point or something on this vehicle. We got water running down here into this body controller. And that's why this thing's all starting to corrode. So yeah, just check your body controller connections. If you got green, well, you're gonna have to replace these pins and these connectors that are all corroded and replace your body controller, unfortunately, but that's what you got to do. All right, guys, take care.